Good afternoon, people. It's a big red truck, and I figured I'm about to go into Dodge City. And for all you country boys out there, this is kind of a cool video for y'all. I know a lot of people don't have the opportunity to go to Dodge City. So I figured, you know, as historically cool as this place is, I figured I'd just go ahead. I'm 13 miles outside of my drop. And I figured, you know, I needed to do a video of the insert of Dodge City, because this place has such a damn. What is up with my camera, man? This thing is crazy. Dodge City has such a great history behind it. I mean, I know everybody's like, oh, Dodge City, you know, all the bandits and shit back in the cowboy days came from here. Well, you're right, but Dodge City, you know, as it's a historical landmark of part of the United States. It's crazy the shit that happened here. You know how awesome. What the stuff in Dodge City. I don't know why my camera's all wavy as it is. I'm trying to edit this on my damn laptop. It's not particularly working very well. But Dodge City is just awesome. The things that happened and transpired in this city made a difference in the shit that happened, you know, that affects the way we live today, you know. Oh my god, it actually finally straightened up. Alright. So that being said, I'm doing a video going into Dodge City just to give you an outlook of what it looks like now. Because I know in the Western movies and shit like that, it doesn't, you know, you think it's just this old West town in the middle of BFE, full of cowboys and gunslingers and shit like that. I know that's not historically accurate right now, and you know, that's all changed. So I wanted to show y'all what Dodge City actually looked like. I'm actually going into the outskirts of Dodge City. I'll do a video on the inside of it because I've been wanting to go here for a long time. And the company I'm working for finally gave me the opportunity to go into Dodge City. And if any of y'all don't find, you know, cowboys and old Western shit kind of enticing, then, you know, you don't have to watch the video. But this is something that, you know, I want to talk about, because, and anybody in the comments below, be sure to talk about if y'all ever been to Dodge City, what y'all's experience was it like, you know. Because this specific town was the Midwest fucking. It was just, you know, the stuff that happened here was crazy. I mean, you got all kinds of outlaws that come to this town. I mean, that changed the course of history. And I know you're like, well, Bigger Ed, I didn't know you were a damn history buff. You know, well, I like Western history. I'm a country boy. I love the stories of, you know, old Western times, back when life was a whole different ballgame, when you actually had to look over your damn shoulder to make sure you didn't get shot in the back, you know. So with that being said, I'm doing this video going into Dodge City to show y'all what it's like now compared to what it's like then. And I'm going to do a video all the way to the time I drive into National Beef in Dodge City to sit there. And, you know, I'm going to give you all the upfront all the way in there. Now, right now, I'm on US 400 heading into Dodge City. Right beside me, to my driver's side, if you look over where the water spigots are, that one out in the field and, hydrate the field, the field hydrators, right there where them telephone poles is at, was an old railroad track. There was actually 3 railroad bridges prior back. I should have started the video back there instead of right here. But all down the side back in there, right following these damn telephone poles. Actually, if you look, some of the telephone poles are offset. That's because it allowed room for the railroad tracks. So these railroad tracks actually used to be part of the, you know, steam engines and shit, but they did away with them in time. But that's something, and it leads right into Dodge City. You actually see this hump over there all the way into Dodge City. That's an old historic was a railroad track. It's actually been brought over about 5 miles to my driver's side, but that's where it used to be. You'll see a couple of railroad bridges on the way in here. But anybody, post comments below if y'all ever been to Dodge City and everything like that. Like I said, I'm 7.9 miles out, so I'm going to give you roughly 8 miles of driving into Dodge City. As you can tell, it's wide open plains as far as the eye can see. I can see for miles here. A lot of farms, a lot of ranches, a lot of cool shit out here. I mean, it's awesome that, you know, us truck drivers can experience this type of stuff. We see a bunch of shit on the road, bunch of good, bad, ugly, but being able to go through these historic towns makes up for it all. Actually, right there to my driver's side, I don't know if y'all can see it. I wish I could turn my camera, but I can't. There's an old water tower right there, falling right next to the damn railroad tracks, where they used to put water in them steam engines. That's pretty damn neat that that's actually still there. Granted, it's rusted and half-assed falling to the ground, but the fact that it's still there is awesome. But you see, you know, you're thinking, oh God, this is just nothing for miles. But think of all the history here. Remember, out here in these fields, how many cowboys and modern and western outlaws traveled throughout these fields to get to the eastern side of the United States, or to get over to St. Louis and, you know, shit, places like that, Louisville, you know, stuff like that. How many cowboys come through here? As y'all know, they used to run postal service through here by cattle or by horseback. So I mean, just imagine all these imagine what these cowboys actually came through, these horse riders and stuff, carrying mail from the west coast to the east. And you see a lot of cattle haulers out here. Actually, coming up on us, the cattle farm, where they transport cattle and they graze and everything out of, which is really neat. All right, here in roughly 3 miles or so, 2 miles, we'll be going into Fort Dodge. So you'll be able to see something there. I mean, I know, you know, this is completely off topic. Here's the cattle farm, by the way. Completely off topic. Wow, there's some Texas Longhorns in there. It's pretty neat. But I know it's completely off topic to my normal subjects, but you know, you need a little break up here and there. A little cool history and stuff, you know, cool stuff to bring into the subjects. Big Red Truck likes to provide his viewers with everything. All the way from truck driving to seeing cool views. And this is just one of those cool views. So I figured I would show this to y'all and give y'all a little you know, insight into Dodge City and Fort Dodge and these historic landmarks, because they are just awesome to be able to experience this type of stuff. I'm from Kentucky. I don't get to come out here very often, and when I do, I love it because it's beautiful. It is. That is weird. That is also really weird. Okay. But it is awesome to be able to experience this. You don't get this experience. You don't get the true experience watching it through my videos, but you do get some sort of an experience of what it's like. There's a lot of old houses here, a lot of barns and stuff that are old, you know, that are from that time era. And to be able to experience this is just it's awesome. It's you don't get to see this stuff. Here comes an historical landmark up ahead, so be sure to watch the screen and see what we see. There's an old windmill, man. That's cool, you know, this stuff, just how the country was set up. Oh, here's an old cemetery. Actually, that may be the historic landmark. But it's awesome to be able to see this. Let's see here. Kansas Veterans Cemetery. Okay, that's Fort Dodge. Here we are, y'all. We're in Fort Dodge. This is, I mean, there's a water tower up ahead that says Fort Dodge on it. I mean, that's cool. The experience that you all are being able to see right here. Sutler's General Store. Historic Fort Dodge, Kansas City Soldiers Home. That's awesome. I may need to go back there and show y'all a video of that when I come back through here. Actually, I might do that, depending on which way I go out. But I know this is like, wow, Big Red, this is weird. I'm like, yeah, I mean, but this is cool. There's the old historic Fort Dodge right here. Right here to my driver's side, man. That is awesome. This is just awesome, the fact that, you know, we all get to experience this together as viewers. I love this. I love the old West, man. It's just, I love old country songs, you know. I love watching old Western movies and stuff. So this right here is just my cup of tea, and I love it. And I'm happy that y'all get to experience this. Maybe y'all should come out here sometime and experience this, you know, as I do. You know, there's a lot of stuff out here I can't show you on video that you can experience yourself. It's not no, you know, vacation spot, but I'll be darned, it's a hell of a spot to look at. I'll say that. Wow. It's beautiful. There's an old cattle farm out there to my passenger side, and there's a semi on the side of the road. Cargill, and they've taken over everything, haven't they? Man, this is awesome. This is amazing. This is what it's all about out here. Being a truck driver, being able to see this stuff. Being able to see the history of the United States. What makes our great country what it is today. Yes, we've had trials and tribulations, but man, being able to experience the greatness of our country is what it's all about. That's what being a truck driver is all about. Being able to see the country as it is. Because without all this, you know, our country would not have been what it is today. And y'all are probably thinking about all the negatives in our country, but man, there's just so much positive here. So much. So much has changed the course of history for us. Man, this is awesome. Dodge City, Kenworth, that's cool. Cattle farm, or bull racks, cattle racks right there. Oh, there's National Beef. I'll be darned. Well, y'all, this is going into Dodge City. And I hope to God y'all get to experience this and enjoy it for what it truly is. A historical landmark of the great United freaking States, man. They got a water park and an expo center and everything here. This is what it's all about. Well, I hope y'all enjoy this video and everything. I know it's longer than usual, but I just wanted y'all to experience this. Now I'm gonna shut up while I'm going into National Beef right here, and I'm going to let y'all watch the end of this video when I'll end it. But y'all have a great one. Like always, be sure to like and subscribe and always comment my videos. Now y'all have a great one. This is Big Red Truck, and I'll see you on the flip-flop.